Alright, it's time for some common attractions. First up, let's take a look at Drive.
I don't sit in while you're running it down. I don't carry a gun. I drive.
A movie involving fast cars and crazy driving that I actually want to see? Is this fucking world coming to an end?
When you get your money, his debt's paid. You never go near his family again. Did you have any idea there'd be a second car?
He said there would be another car to hold us up.
Okay, see, when it comes to these movies, if it's something like, what was that movie called? Torque, I think it was, where it involves the motorcycles and the motorcycle kung fu type of thing. Yeah, if you over-exaggerate it, that's great.
Going somewhere? You want some of this, bitch? Oh, I thought you never asked.
You try to do in between, like, oh, I don't know, Too Fast, Too Furious, that just makes me want to pull up my fucking hair. But this movie, you look at it and you're like, yeah, that guy could actually pull that stuff off. I could actually see a guy doing the kinds of things that he's doing and getting away with it. So anyways, this movie seems to be about this mobster guy hires this driver to do this job. He's not armed or anything, and then it turns out it's a setup, and these other guys want to screw over the mob guy that hired the driver, but the driver gets away, so now these guys got to kill the driver, otherwise the mob boss might find out that he was trying to get screwed over and kill those other guys instead. So yeah, it looks pretty intense, and yeah, the stunt work actually looks legit. I don't see a bunch of CGI going on in there.
That's why this driver's gotta go, Bernie. He's gotta go.
Next we have Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
College girl. Why don't you go over there and talk to her?
Talk to her. You girls, going camping?
Well, first off, don't bother with the trailer at all. I understand the point of a trailer is to show you the great parts of the movie, but this one kind of reveals almost the entire movie and shows all the punchlines. Basically, this is some goofy horror movie full of lots of gore and lots of gore. Anyways, this group of kids goes out to party out in the boonies, and they have all the stereotypes in mind when it comes to hillbillies and killers and things.
Did you see the way those guys looked?
We are in hillbilly country now, boys. Squeal like this.
Who wants to go skinny dipping?
I do.
Yeah, they do it in a swamp. And this one girl's bathing naked, and these two hillbillies are watching her, and she sees them, she freaks out and falls and knocks herself out.
What's the matter with you? We got your friend! They got Allison! Hey, where the hell are they going?
All the other kids think that these guys killed them. And so throughout the entire movie, they're trying to come up with ways to try to get these hillbillies while they nurse their friend back to health, and she's unaware of all the happenings as they continue to screw things up and get themselves killed instead.
She's making her dig her own grave. It's not work for a pretty girl like you.
I grew up on a farm. It's either help out or get out.
They're gonna kill her. It's us against them.
It's looking pretty entertaining, I think. I think it's a nice refresh course, because how many movies out there that are horror movies involve hillbillies? Yeah, it just seems like one great movie to poke fun at the whole genre of horror movies like this. Excellent. Dolphin Tale. Ooh.
I want you to custom make some parts for me. Not like anything we've done before. May not work, and I can't pay you. Other than that, I should be excited, right?
I sure as hell am not.
Who's the patient?
This is most unorthodox! Yeah, this injured dolphin who loses his rear fin tail, and instead of doing the practical thing and turning it into tuna for my sandwich, dolphin meat, they decide to create a mechanical tail for it. Again, movies like this, I'm more interested in the actual story behind it than the movie that surrounds it because of padding and, you know, why not take a story like this and instead of a dolphin, you have some giant sea monster? That would at least be a movie. But on the other hand, I would prefer a movie over this than a documentary on the same subject because, well, you know, padding and stuff like that for the documentary as well. And plus, ideally, the movie would be more dramatic, more entertaining, and get straight to the point. And be shorter. Or at least feel shorter. Next up we have Machine Gun Preacher. Okay, look at this poster. Look at it. I thought this was some kind of grindhouse spoof film. I mean, look at this thing. It looks so ridiculous. However, the story behind this is pretty fucking incredible.
I've done a lot of things that I ain't proud of. Hurt a lot of people.
You can't keep going the way you've been going.
It's actually based on a true story. He had this biker, drug dealing, I'm a man kind of guy who at one point turns his life around and realizes how insignificant it really is and decides, you know what, I have a higher calling to save some orphan children over in Africa.
Africa?
Reckon they can do with all the help they can get?
I'll be back before you know it.
I love tales of humanity like this. Unlike movies like Dolphin Tale or Soul Surfer, movies like this tend to be a little more interesting. Sure, the guy is a dedicated Christian, but I can forget that considering he is more focused on the better of mankind as opposed to, oh, I don't know, 90% of the other preachers out there that go, abortion is bad, okay? Homosexuality is wrong. I'll stop with that there. But goddamn, that poster, someone fix that.
Tom, wait.
She will wait and get you.
Next up, Archie's final project.
Today's the day that I need to know what you guys are doing for your film projects. Check.
For my project, I'm gonna kill myself on camera.
That's not funny at all. You're a good...
This kid wants to kill himself on camera for his final project, for video class. And it's mainly due to the conflict that he has inside himself, realizing the hypocritical world that he lives in, full of liars and cheats and scumbags. And it's focused on the effects it has on himself, on the people who care about him, who want to stop him, and some other people who actually want to imitate him or be a part of the project.
I want what you want. To end it all.
Two things I've learned living on this planet, and at 17 years old, supposedly the prime of my youth, I realized that I can't trust one damn person.
Think of me as a friend, as a bro.
I admit I have similar feelings. You know, I just feel like I live in a world where there's almost actually no one I can trust fully. So many people I talk to, and then afterwards I wonder if I'm just being led on, or they're just playing nice, because the majority fear confrontation, so they're not going to be fully honest with you, even if they've known you for years, or know everything about you. I'm really going to have to watch this one and find out what happens. I really can't wait. Next up we have KillerElite.
You and I got a lot in common.
Really? You're sitting there tied to a chair, and I'm standing here with a gun in my hand.
Or as I like to call it, Clive Owen versus John Statham. I really do think John Statham is great as an action hero, action star, or whatever, and Clive Owen is, well, Clive Owen. And, oh yeah, Robert De Niro was in there, and whatever. Apparently, John Statham has to do this job, or they're going to kill Robert De Niro, and John Statham does not like that too much.
You have no idea who you're messing with. He's like a father to you, right? You don't do this as a dead man.
And it looks like there's just a bunch of fighting, and it's supposedly based on a true story that I have no idea what the hell the story is about. Trailer doesn't reveal much. All it is just Clive Owen, John Statham, Robert De Niro, and probably some other guy I'm forgetting on the top of my head. I really don't care, but it looks pretty awesome. I mean, he's fighting with a chair. Oh, how cool is that? Lots of sweet moves, explosions, driving, cars, explosions, and yeah, it looks pretty entertaining. I think I would probably want to see that. It's a toss-up between this and Drive, and yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's Straw Dogs too. Yeah, well, jeez.
Amy! Are you okay?
Hello, 911?
911, what's your emergency?
There are 5 men with guns outside. A
wimpy guy and his condescending girlfriend try to make their dream home while this construction crew crosses the line and hits on his wife.
For practically licking my body outside.
I can't just walk out there and accuse them.
You're a coward.
And results in them getting fired.
How much they gonna pay us?
Don't worry about it. We're all gonna get what we deserve.
And so these guys being all macho and they're not going to take that shit lying down. They decide the best course of action would be to attack and murder these two people. Brilliant! And so the supposed wimpy guy, being smarter than these guys by probably a couple dozen IQ points, takes matters into his own hands in defending himself and his wife and both their lives. And holy shit! Yeah! Yeah, this looks awesome. I don't know why this feels so empowering to watch.
It's my house. I will not allow violence against this house.
I guess because I've had similar fantasies of my own relating to the lovely, lovely people I grew up with. Yeah, don't push me. Don't push me. I think that's all for now. See you in a couple weeks. What do you got to say about it, huh? What do you got to say about it? Go, my minion. Go. Go and tear him apart.